for being a team player, you can say it.
We are doing most of the prefab at Cumberland because of the proximity of where we are versus where they are. So we're doing everything from the underground all the way up to the roof drains and everything in between with all the med gas, water closet drops, lab drops, showers. Is easier to do in a controlled environment than it is to do in the field. The plumbing shop likes to work with the sheet metal shop on a day-to-day basis. When I say that is because a lot of our assemblies need templates, and those templates can be generated through design and then sent over to the sheet metal shop.
All of our fittings are now cut off of our 20-foot decoiled laser table. It really increases the quality of the product we're turning out, really speeds up the process and keeps it a lot cleaner. It really allows us the precision to cut out the blanks that allow their fittings to fit perfectly in there and consistent every time.
For example, of a shower, all of our holes are in their template and we can affix all of our shower valves and pipe all to that template, and all the field would have to do is find the right height that needs to be roughed in at, screw it to the studs, and they can walk away, which makes it easier for the field to install their roughing. When things leave the shop, we are always putting it on some sort of cart or a pallet. It is always wrapped and tagged. We go by order numbers here, so it always has the order number on there, so the field knows exactly where that assembly would go into the field. We also cap every ends of human consumption pipe, and when I say that, it means medical gas pipe and water pipe is always capped. We do that for every job, but especially more so on hospitals because of infection control. We don't want any debris to get inside the pipe.
All of our duct from the start of the process, when it comes off the laser table or the coil line, it never hits the ground. It's always on wheels. All the blanks are cut, they're put on a table, they never hit the floor. So from the start of the process all the way through, the duct is clean and dry, and then before it's completed, all the ends are covered with blue plastic, and it's loaded again onto 4-post carts and loaded into semi-trailers to be delivered.
In front of me was some 6-inch pipe, 5-inch pipe, and some 4-inch pipe. And also the outlets too are different sizes, anywhere from a 1/2-inch outlet up to a 2-inch outlet. The pipe gets brought in on a conveyor from outside. The guys measure it out and they cut it on the saw, and then it goes back on a rack where the pipe gets grooved on the end. They'll roll it over to the next gentleman that he uses a plasma cutter to cut the hole wherever the measurement has to be. And then he grinds the finish off the pipe where I have to weld it, otherwise it wouldn't be a good weld without it being clean. So that's pretty much the process. I light it onto a cart and then it goes over to the bundling station where they will bundle it and back out the door it goes. It would be very difficult to groove this pipe out in the field, being as long as it is. Some of them are 21 feet long. It would be very time consuming, where here we can do it much quicker.
By doing a lot of the pre-assembly in the shop, we reduce the amount of pieces and man hours that really go out into the field, reducing the risk of any safety incidents and keeping most of the work, or as much work as we possibly can, in a controlled environment and sending the best possible product out to the field.
Unique is more about how to get the finished fab to the site. This is a multi-trade job. We have the heating, we have the pipe fitting, we have the plumbing as well, and we need to get all of our ducks in a row to get all the stuff up to the site. It's a 4-hour drive there, so we need to make sure that when we send a delivery up, it's worth everybody's while to have it maximized.